A day in the life of a Yuma Care Flight pilot. I'm Anna Hayes and I have that story coming right up. ABC 5 News starts now. They're called to the most serious accidents to transport critically injured patients. In honor of National Emergency Medical Services Week, I took flight with one tri-state Care Flight crew to find out exactly what it takes to save a life in the sky.
If we're getting a call, usually it's bad.
They rush to life-threatening accidents every single day.
There's an obvious reason why you need a helicopter to come in. It's because you need an immediate medevac. And we're going to be the fastest ones on scene to get that patient to a safe facility as soon as possible.
A Yuma-based tri-state Care Flight crew could be responsible for saving your life one day. Pilot Seth Vello transports patients from Yuma Regional Medical Center to larger hospitals, usually in San Diego or Phoenix.
We could potentially fly the aircraft across the country. We just have to stop for fuel.
But you're most likely to meet Seth if you're ever seriously injured in an accident.
It could be a highway wreck, it could be a rescue out in the sand dunes, it could be lost hikers in the mountains.
Each Care Flight pilot and paramedic has a pager and cell phone on at all times. Crew members are on call for 12 hours a day.
You're always on edge, ready to go. And that's both the medical crew and the pilots.
When that phone rings, lives depend on both pilots and paramedics' speed.
You know, if I'm sleeping, I get up. If I'm somewhere else in the building, I go as fast as I can. And I put on my flight suit and my boots. And then we run and we get on the aircraft and we get ready to launch.
The Yuma Care Flight crew needs to be quick on their feet. When they get the call to respond to an emergency, they need to be up in the air in 3 to 5 minutes. It took me 5 minutes just to get my helmet on before my flight. But once that was on and I was briefed, it was go time.
Okay guys, firing up.
Once airborne, we flew from one side of Yuma to the other in just about 6 minutes. I enjoyed taking in the view, but flying is no leisurely activity for crews. They need to be prepared for the worst.
Then usually what's going on with the patient is kind of a surprise. So literally we have to arrive ready for anything.
Seth never really knows where he'll land, but his crew has some of the most advanced technology at their fingertips.
When we come in on the scene, you could have wires, trees, buildings, and we really use our medical crew as our second eyes to see what obstacles may be there.
Well, we're way up high in the skies over Yuma right now. Let me tell you, it's beautiful, but kind of crowded. I can't even imagine what it would be like having a patient right there. With enough space for 2 medical personnel and 1 patient, there's not a whole lot of extra room in the aircraft. Any ride-along sits next to the pilot, whose #1 priority is flying.
But we try to insulate the pilot a little bit from what's going on with the patient so that they can make objective decisions that affect all of our safety.
Every single emergency scene is different, but the goal is always the same. Keep the patient comfortable, healthy, and most importantly, alive.
You have to be constantly ready at all times. You may be, enjoying a meal, but at a moment's notice, you're going to be ready and be airborne.
Reporting from the skies for your local news, I'm Anna Hayes. That was a really fun trip. Thanks so much to the Care Flight crew for having me.